Hi, welcome to Urhobo School. Urhobo School is provided by UPU UK as part of its cultural awareness objectives. Lessons in Urhobo are delivered in the Agbara dialect. Urhobo is taught as a second language. I am Ekoho Urugu. This is lesson 1.4. For our previous lessons, please contact us on our Facebook page or get onto the UPU UK website. If you are a student of Urhobo School and come along to lessons at New Cross in London, please get onto the WhatsApp page where you can download this lesson and previous lessons. Let's get started. Lesson 1.4 is all about greetings. Greetings in Urhobo is Unyere. So during the course of the lesson, we will look at how you greet someone who's older than you. Then we'll also examine how you greet normally in a casual situation. We will attempt a couple of activities at the end. We hope that by the end of the lesson, you would have understood the protocols of greetings in Urhobo, understood some forms of greetings, and learned a few vocabulary to aid your greetings in Urhobo. We will start by first looking at how you greet someone who is older than you. So you would normally say Migwo to that person, and they would reply with Vrendo. So let's look at when you say Migwo. You say Migwo to this older person when you see them for the first time that day. You only need to say Migwo once. Now, when you see that person subsequently and they offer you something, a gift, food, water, an item, you would say Migwo. But in this situation, Migwo is a form of thank you. However, if you're the one offering an item, a gift to the older person, they will simply say do. When you offer someone who's older than you food or drink, you would normally say migwo, and they will say vrendo. Okay? When they offer you food, you also say migwo, just as you would when I explained it earlier on. So what if the older person sees you first? They were the first person to see you that day. You would say do, assuming you are the older person and a younger person sees you, you would say do to the younger person, and the younger person will reply with miguel. You, as the older person, will then say vrendo. All these forms of greetings refer to igwede, igwe, which is your knee. We'll come on to that later on. So how do you digwe? Okay. So you would normally digwe, i.e. say miguel, at the same time whilst you're bending your knee. You can see in this picture here that we took from Learn Urhobo app, which is a free app to download onto your smartphone. We would highly recommend it. It would help your Urhobo skills learning. You can see the gentleman genuflecting straight in whilst at the same time saying migwo to the older man who is sat down. So you bend your knee and say migwo. However, it is now acceptable for you to just bow your head slowly, gently, instead of bending your knee while saying migwo. So you say migwo, bowing your head, if you prefer not to bend your knees. In a ceremonial situation, you are at an event of, say, wedding or some other occasion, where, for instance, someone is older than you, an elder is saying a word of prayer directly to you, you would be expected to actually go on your knee. So you'll actually be on your knee during the course of the prayer. And you must remain on your knee throughout the prayer. At the end, the person saying the prayer, maybe the elder, will then ask you to rise. Okay? So maybe they will give you an item. It could be a piece of cola or a drink that has been prayed on for you to take in. You then say miguel and accept the cola nut or the drink. After which, of course, the elder would have told you to be upright and to have gotten up. So that's how you say miguel. And when you say miguel to someone who's older than you. So what does miguel actually mean? Let's take a look. So miguel means I'm on my knees. So miguel, I am on my knee. When you say miguel, remember the elder says do. It means rise up, thanks. So miguel, I'm on my knee. Do, rise up, thanks. When you go on both knees, you then say miguel. Yeah, you can see the slight difference there. So miguel becomes miguel, i.e., I am on my knees. The elder could reply by saying vrenigwe, vrenigwe, which means rise up from your knees. They could continue by saying vrenigwe do, so rise up from your knees, do, thank you. Okay? But generally speaking, you will tend to say miguel, and the elder will say brendo. So after the elder has said brendo, they could continue the greeting situation by asking o magari, o magari, which means are you well? A form of how are you? You would normally reply with a, yes, assuming you are well. So you can say, yes, I am well, and that would mean e o mame gari, e o mame gari. Yes, I am well. Okay? So the greeting could end there, or it could continue. So the elder has said Brendo. After you had said Miguel, they've asked you Omagari, and you said Omamagari. They could go on and ask you Obunwe Widori. Obunwe Widori. Is all well at home? Obunwe Widori. So the answer could be A or Ejo. So yes or no, or simply Odori. It's fine. Or you could combine the two. You could say yes, it's fine, which would be A Odori. Or no, it isn't fine, which is Ejo Odori. So the Odori becomes a little bit more pronounced if you want it to be on the negative. Ejo Odori, which means no, it isn't fine. Again, the elder can choose to continue the greeting by asking, Ekuwewo, Ekuwewo, how is your family? Ekuwewo. You could simply reply by saying, Akbewogene, we thank God. Akbewogene, we thank God. Okay? So that is how you would greet an elder, and the whole uh, proceeding. You can see that sometimes it can be a short migwo vendo, or it could be prolonged with a series of questions as a way of building rapport and starting a conversation. So, what about in other situations? For instance, you are greeting someone, an acquaintance, a peer, a friend, a partner. So let's examine some casual greeting situations. So you would say mavo, mavo, which is a form of hello. Yeah, in the literal sense, it means how are you, but it's now widely used to say hello. Mavo. Okay, a typical response to mavo would be mero, I'm okay. Okay, like I said before, mavo is widely used as hello, but it literally means how are you, which is why some of the responses would be mero, I'm okay. Okay, again, remember we looked at omagari, so usually mavo could be followed by omagari. So we've looked at that before. So omagari, are you well? Omamagari, yes, I am well. So these are just usual ways that you could greet someone when you meet them for the first time, and typically if they are of the same age range as you, where you don't need to say migo to them. So other greeting situations such as safe journey, welcome, we'll look at now. So let's look at safe journey. Okay, you're bidding someone farewell. You're wishing them a safe journey. You will say ba ra wo re. Ba ra wo re. Yeah, ba ra wo re. There are short forms. You could simply just say ra wo re. So you miss that big ba at the beginning. But the full sentence is ba ra wo re. That's safe journey. Okay, so someone has been away and you see them, you can say day day, welcome. Day day, welcome. Or you could say Wakobeka, you are welcome. Wakobeka, you are welcome. Equally, some people would say Wakoboya, you are also welcome. It's different ways of saying the same thing. So Wakobeka or Wakobanya or Wakobanya. So Wakobanya or Wakobeka, they're all different forms of you are welcome. Okay? A more informal greeting, if you like, streetwise way of greeting would be, hey, what's happening? Mavogiri. So these would be pals. This would be, age mates, acquaintance who are maybe being playful, would say, Mavogiri, Mavo Ogiri, Mavo Ogiri. Hey, what's happening? You could simply reply by saying, "Oh, you're in," or "you're wearing." It's fine. Okay? Or "you're wearing." It's fine. What about when you've been at work? You could simply say, "Kirowo, Kirowo, Kirowo." How is work? How is work? Kirowo. It's okay. which is Osheviyo, Osheviyo, Osheviyo. Okay? And then you would say, as a way of parting remark, greet all at home. As an example, Yorobunwemi, 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 to which you could simply reply, A, yes. Yeah? So this is yes. In this sense, it's just saying okay, but Yorobunwemi is A. It's kind of okay, but it doesn't literally mean A in this scenario. It's because if you look at the example, greet all at home, you wouldn't say yes, you would say okay. So A loosely translates in this context to okay. Someone saying greet all at home, you say okay. So the Urhobo version would be Yorobunwemi, you would then say A. Yorobunwemi, A. I hope that all makes sense. We're going to move on. Here are some more greeting situations. So, very often you will come into an Urhobo gathering, you will hear Urhobo Wado, Delta Wado, Nigeria Wado, Esa Wado, Inurugo Wado, and all of that. So Wado is a form of um, saying hello everybody, hi everyone. There isn't an exact translation, but the situation in which you use it would be suggesting you're saying, hello, everyone. Okay? Wado, hello, everyone. So you want to say thank you, you would say woruru. Remember previously we said do is also thank you. So you're saying, you could also say woruru, woruru, which is thank you, you've done well. Um, you've done great in that context. But generally, you would use that as a form of saying thank you, or but loosely translated to mean you've done well. What about good morning, good afternoon, good evening? So these are new forms of greetings that have now entered the Urhobo language. They're becoming widely used now. So how do we say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening in Urhobo? Omamuriake, Omamuriake. So good morning. Omamogaruvo, Omamogaruvo. Good afternoon. Omamorowo, Omamowo, Omamowo. Good evening. Okay? So let's just go down this line. So good night is tode, tode, or kode, kode. So both meaning good night. So tode or kode, both meaning good night. So remember, we've dealt with do, which is thank you. Sometimes you could say woruru, which is also thank you at the top there. So what about saying goodbye? Kesiefa, kesiefa, kesiefa. That's goodbye. Then see you later. Amle sefa. See you later. Amle sefa. Amle sefa. Amle sefa. Well done. Wakobonwea, Wakobonwea, Wakobonwea. Well done. Usually you would say these when the job has been done and it's been done well. You would say Wakobonwea. Or you could say Wakobiro, Wakobiro. Well done as well. So both Wakobonwea and Wakobiro are usually forms of well done, but they all depends on the different situations. So you'd say well done someone who is so Wakobonwea for someone who is physically doing something that's done well and you want to praise them. You would say Wakobonwea. Yeah? But generally speaking, you could say Wakobiro for well done and thank you. I hope that all makes sense. So just please keep practicing. So some of these pronunciations might be slightly complex. I was trying to speak them slowly so you can hear them. If you're having any difficulties, please get back in contact with us and we'll see what we can do to help you. So here are some of the activities. So activity 1, if you've got someone else that you're learning Urhobo with, or there is someone else there, practice activity 1 with them. Preferably someone who's, one of you should be much older than the other. So the younger person will start the conversation. So walk through activity 1, walk through the sequence of greetings and see how you get on. So as the younger person, you say Migwa. The older person says Rendo. The older person then continues by saying Omagari. Omagari. The younger person then says Aim. The older person then says Obu, what are we doing? The younger person says Odori. Older person Ekruwewo. Younger person Akbawogene. So practice this, see how you get on. Just take your time to sound the words, especially the double consonants, such as the VW or Bunwemi. Okay? Akbewogene, Akbewogene, Ogene, Ogene. Okay? Ekruwo, Ekruwo. Okay? Or even Rendo. So take your time to practice these. Then for activity 2, again, in a pair, exchange the following. Mavo, Mero, Wokobeka, E, Do, Kiwowo, Osherio, Kesiefa. So practice this. Remember, take your time to sound the words to build up your confidence. When you've done that, move on to activity 3, where you need to translate the following words into Urhobo. Good morning, good night, goodbye, hello. That brings us to the end of this lesson. Remember, you need to keep practicing, and if you need any assistance, please get back in contact with us and we'll see what we can do to help you. Thank you. Goodbye.